This is my diary with God. Sometimes life leaves me with questions I can't ignore. So I write them down, I bring them to God, and listen for what His Word has to say. This is today's diary entry. Dear God, today I'm afraid. I don't always admit those words out loud. Somehow I have convinced myself that because I'm a husband, because I'm a father, I should always be strong. I should always know what to do. I should always have the answers. But truth is, I don't. I'm afraid of the world my boys are growing up in. I'm afraid of the future I can't see. I'm afraid that I won't always be able to provide everything my family needs. Sometimes I'm afraid that I am simply not enough as a husband, not enough as a father. There are nights when everyone else is asleep, yet my mind is still awake, thinking, planning, trying to solve tomorrow before tomorrow even arrives. Sometimes it feels as though my family's future is resting on my shoulders, and Lord, that is a heavy place to live. I'm tired of carrying fears that were never meant to belong to me, but maybe your fears don't look like mine. Maybe you're listening today because your heart is carrying something completely different. Maybe you're afraid of making the wrong decision. Maybe you're worried about money. Maybe your health has become uncertain. Maybe your marriage feels fragile. Maybe anxiety has become so familiar that you can't remember what peace feels like. Maybe you're grieving someone you love. Maybe you're lonely. Maybe you're afraid you've disappointed God too many times. Or maybe you can't even explain your fears anymore. You simply wake up every morning with that weight already sitting on your chest. Different stories, different circumstances, different fears. Yet I think we are all asking the same question. Dear God, are you still with me? If that's your question today, you're not weak, you're not failing, and you're certainly not alone. I opened my Bible, and before God told me not to fear, He reminded me why. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. When I read those words today, one sentence wouldn't leave my mind. I am with you. God didn't promise me that life would always be easy. He didn't promise that nothing painful would ever happen. He simply promised His presence. And I realized something. Most of my fears come from imagining tomorrow without God already being there. But He is. He's already in the future I'm worrying about. He's already in the conversations I haven't had yet. He's already in the bills I haven't paid. He's already walking beside my children before they even take their next step. He's already preparing the grace I will need when tomorrow finally becomes today. And maybe that's enough. Maybe peace doesn't come from knowing what's going to happen. Maybe peace comes from knowing who will be with us when it does. So today, I'm making a choice. Not because every fear has disappeared. Not because every question has been answered. But because I believe you love my family even more than I do. You love my wife more than I ever could. You love my children more than I ever will. And you have been faithful long before I even understood what faithfulness looked like. Today, I choose to loosen my grip, to stop carrying tomorrow by myself, to trust that the God who has carried me this far will carry me again. If today's diary entry sounds like the words you've been carrying in your own heart, I want you to know something. You don't have to carry those fears alone. This Thursday, I would love to pray with you. Not because I have all the answers, but because we know the one who does. We will bring every fear, every anxious thought, every burden, and our Heavenly Father together. Until then, keep bringing your heart to God. One honest conversation at a time. Because He is always listening.
and we'll see you in our next prayer.